Hey, how's it going guys? Phil here, and this is a review for the GGMM E5 wireless Bluetooth speaker with integrated Amazon Alexa. You'll receive the speaker, a carrying strap, a 5-foot-long universal power adapter with US-style plug, an instruction manual, and an Alexa Quick Tips card. This compact speaker weighs just under 3 pounds, and it measures 10¼ inches by 5½ inches and 1.5 inches thick. The materials used are high quality, from the durable plastic shell to the metal speaker grill on the front. On the base are 2 rubber feet, and on top of the speaker you have the controls set in a brushed stainless steel panel with machined aluminum knobs and buttons. From left to right you have the power indicator, power button, favorite button, play pause, next track, volume control, a bass EQ and treble dial, status LEDs, mode key, and Alexa button. On the back, you have a 1-amp USB output port for charging your devices, Wi-Fi pairing button, power input, and aux-in port. To assemble the charger, place the plug connector into the receptacle and twist clockwise. The speaker takes about 3 to 4 hours to charge, and the internal battery can last up to 15 hours of playback depending on your volume levels. The leatherette carrying strap is 15 inches in length and has metal strap ends. To attach it to the speaker, undo the button and wrap the ends around the hanging loops before buttoning down the strap again. The instruction manual, while thick, is actually quite brief as it contains many translations. Next, I'll go through the setup with the app and demo how the speaker works. If you haven't used Amazon Alexa before, this quick start guide gives you a few commands and questions that you can ask Alexa to perform, like play some jazz music from Prime Music and read my Kindle book. When you turn the speaker on, it'll default to Wi-Fi mode, but let's hit the mode key to switch into Bluetooth and try that out first. In your device's Bluetooth menu, select GGMM E5 to pair with the speaker. The sound from the speaker is really nice. At medium bass and treble, it has good balance across the ranges. And I really like that if the balance is off, you can adjust the treble or bass independently right on the speaker. So if a track is sounding a little thin, bump up the bass and back off the treble. Or if it's muddy and hollow sounding, try the reverse. What really surprised me is that for a speaker of this size, it had no trouble reproducing a tight thumping bass and rumbling lows. That said, you do have to pass a certain volume threshold and play around with the EQ knobs to really hear those come forward. With the 4 5-watt drivers and reflex bass, the quality of the audio is very clean and clear, with sparkling trebles and fully supported mid-ranges. Even at max volume, there was very little distortion unless you also maxed out the bass and treble gain. It can also get loud, and the E5 provides plenty of sound to fill a mid-sized room. The other way to connect and stream to this speaker is over your home Wi-Fi network. You'll need the GGMM E-Series music app, which can be found in the Google Play Store and Amazon App Store. Open the app and press the Wi-Fi button on the back of the speaker.
Searching for Wi-Fi.
Follow the on-screen directions to connect the speaker to your Wi-Fi network.
Waiting for connection. Router connected.
In the Devices page, if you see the small red New symbol, click it and you can update the firmware for the speaker. That'll take a few minutes. The app lets you stream from a handful of internet radio stations like TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, although you will need a premium subscription to stream Spotify, and Pandora is conspicuously missing. When using TuneIn, you can also favorite stations by long pressing the heart button on top of the speaker.
Preset successful.
But I wasn't able to do this with iHeartRadio stations or Spotify. To set these as favorites, you'll have to manually add them in the app.
Preset successful.
I'll show you next how you can get Pandora to stream on the E5. There's another app that I use to fill in the gaps in functionality from the GGMM app. The iLive Wi-Fi Control app, which is designed for different brands' multi-room speakers, is almost an exact clone of the GGMM app, except the streaming services it offers are a little different, one of which is Pandora. So let me select a Pandora station to stream to the E5 speaker. Now if I hold down the favorite button,
Preset successful.
I should be able to see it here in the speaker's presets. and here it is in slot 6. So, as long as you have the GGMM E-Series app open, if you launch the iLive Wi-Fi Control app at the same time, you can find and control the E5 speaker. The speaker could save up to 6 preset stations, and you can cycle through them without using the app just by pressing the heart button on top of the speaker at any time. The app doesn't even have to be open. The speaker should automatically reconnect to your Wi-Fi network each time it's powered on and switched into Wi-Fi mode.
Router connected.
Also, when in Wi-Fi mode, you can use the Amazon Alexa feature. If this is your first time using Alexa, you'll have to log into your Amazon account and activate the service. For the E5, the speaker isn't always listening the way Amazon Echo does, so you can't just call out, "Hey Alexa, do this." So you have to press the microphone button on top of the speaker to access Alexa. After the tone, you can ask a question or say a command. For example, what's the weather in New York City?
Right now in New York, it's 47 degrees with cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast has clouds, with a low of 45 degrees.
You can also do stuff like play music from your Prime Music account. Play classical music.
Here's a station for classical music. Classical focus.
If you have multiple GGMM E-Series speakers on the same network, you can control each one separately and play something different in each room. Or sync them up to play the same thing on every speaker. Syncing the speakers in it is as simple as drag and drop.
Play synchronize.
You can even have them play separate left and right channels for a true stereo experience. Overall, the E5 gets high marks for sound quality and design. The speaker looks and feels high-end, and it produces great audio. The app, however, doesn't support Pandora, and the favorite button can't save stations across all services. But at least you can use a different app if you really need to have Pandora service. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can ask me any questions in the comments. I'll put a link to the product in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and join me next time.